Okay, this is John from the Great White North. This is part 2 of restoring this old 1968 Dodge Fargo. What we did was when we took the seat out, there was an old blanket on the passenger side. And I guess some water had been running down the firewall and then rotted the floor out. So we had to do some floor repair work in here. We put some tin in. Some tin in here too. It was pretty solid from here. From here back. Somebody'd already done some body work. I had to cut a hole for that's the bolt for the cab mount. And also we smoked the back window. But we had some problems. I tried to do it by myself and kind of got stuck to itself, and then it was a real windy day, so it got little bits of grit on the film itself, so I might have to redo that. Some of it didn't stick properly, but my own fault for doing it on a windy day and rushing like always, trying to get everything done. The floor's been taking me a while. This side was all been riveted in, and I just covering up the rivets, trying to clean it up so it looks a little bit more decent. This is what it's like when I got the seat out. That's the original color. Now it's pretty dusty in here. That's what it looks like now. And then I just gotta do a bit more in here. Some short-strand fiberglass I put on there didn't stick right. Let's clean this off. Put a bit more of that on. Got some more sanding to do. And look, now the grass is all starting to grow. So I want to get the inside done. Got some more sanding along this running board. I got to primer it, paint it gray. I'm going to paint it white, I mean. And I haven't got the window out yet, but these windows are next to be. I'm going to try smoking them. And you can feel a bit better. This is going to be tricky, doing this. But let's just see how things go. So for now, that's what we got done. And I got the mirrors off, got them all to be cleaned. And then we'll start doing the body work. I got sand this up still a little bit. I managed to get all the screws out. I think if I take these out, hopefully I'll be able to get the window out. So I had to take the window out to smoke it. And these ones I'm going to have to leave in. I don't know how to get these small ones out. That's what it looks like inside now. A lot cleaner than it did before. Okay, so this is John from the Great White North, and I'll be signing off on this episode of Part 2 of Restoration of the Old Fargo, the 68. Okay, and have a nice day, guys. Well, it's John from the Great White North again. We're out here doing some work to the 68 Dodge Fargo again. Ran into a few more problems. First of all, windshield wipers wouldn't work. I guess after 20 years of not turning, this one is. That one will turn. Fine. But the other side, that was messed up. So I got it soaking in oil. Hopefully I can free it up. Then, not everything went terribly bad. We had a hole. Like this one here, on the other side. We didn't decide to get the paint to match. Gonna have to find something a little bit better, or I'm gonna have to paint the whole inside. But anyway, the floor looks a lot better on this side. And we were trying to find out where the water was coming in. because I poured some water in there and it would run down on the floor in there. So that's where the water was coming from. It created all the problem in the beginning. See, we put a piece of steel in here, and I just got some short strand fiberglass on there, but that stuff is a real pain to sand. It's so solid when you put it in, but it's really good in a spot like this because the doors can be pounded on that. But what I found was this disc, this thing works wonders. It doesn't scratch it all up like when you use a heavy sanding disc. I did do a bit of sanding on there, but not scratches like you'd get normally. So anyway, I got to put a little bit more on there, and I will do it after I get the steel on the other side. But we found where the water was coming in, there's a hole way up there. So we're going to have to put some metal on there and seal that up. But before we could do that, the heater was here. The heater core and the blower was in there. The amazing thing was that I got all the bolts out. I had to take the blower apart to get one of the cables out. This one here went right inside it. You take the blower apart to get that out. But it was probably a good thing I took that out, because when I did, got that over here, that's where that linkage hooks up to here. This whole thing, the mice had filled up full of debris, leaves, and all kinds of things. There was even a couple of dead bodies, skeleton mice in here. So that was just a fire waiting to happen. I don't know if it's a fire, but it sure wouldn't smell good trying to get any heat out of that. This was completely filled, packed, solid. They made themselves a big hotel in there. They cleaned that all up. And then get that back in, but at least it's out of the way. So now, my next step is the other side. Got to do the other side over there. Put some sheet metal on there, fiberglass, a bit more over here, and put some tin up in there. And then I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to paint. The other problem I'm having is, I thought, I just go to the scrapyard, pull a rug out of a pickup truck, put a rug in here, but I can't find any rugs in pickup trucks that's as wide as this. It's 72 inches from here to the other side. So the truck doesn't look it, but this truck must be wider than normal trucks, like the newer style. So I phoned the guy that does rugs, and he says $300 to sew a rug to fit this. That's a little expensive just for a rug and a pickup. So I'm going to have to look around and see what I can come up with. But this is how far we got. And I was really impressed with the way this turned out. So I'm going to be signing off, and I'm going to try and get some paint that matches it a little bit better. I got runs in the paint and stuff. It wasn't very warm when I tried to put it on. I just wanted to seal it up so no water would get on fresh steel and start rusting it out before, we even put the rug in. So that's what we're going to be working on next. And also we're going to see about getting these windows done, of course. But that's as far as we get. We're slowly moving on. Okay? So this is John from the Great White North. And have a nice day.